Let me see. Pardon?
For life-saving award.
No, it says here I have a life-saving award presented to Officer Myron Pratt.
Yes, we've got Chief Currey.
Please, Chief has it.
Oh, Chief, you're going to do this.
Yes.
Come on down.
To a certain extent.
I was looking for a piece of paper I didn't have, and I was wondering, I missed another meeting.
Good morning, Mayor and City Council members. This morning, as noted, we want to present Officer Myron Pratt with a life-saving award. Officer Pratt has been with us just over 2 years and is with the Navy Reserves. But instead of me explaining some things this morning, we have a special guest. It's Dr. Roger Clay. I'd like to have him say a few words.
Thank you. Thank you, Chief Currey. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Dr. Clay.
Get my glasses on here.
I know that feeling. Yeah.
I am here this morning to share with you my personal experience with the Life-Saving Award being presented today to Officer Myron Pratt. First, I apologize for my appearance, that is being in scrubs. I found out yesterday that Officer Pratt was being presented with this Life-Saving Award this morning and was able to reschedule a few patients in order to be here for the presentation. On November the 28th, while riding my bicycle on A1A, I had a heart attack, resulting in a bike wreck, loss of consciousness, a concussion, and was without a pulse for over 20 minutes. I have talked with an eyewitness who was by my side immediately and other rescue personnel and was told that within a couple of minutes of my heart attack, a female Good Samaritan citizen came to my side and immediately began life-saving CPR. At that time, as I laid there on A1A, I know I was a sweaty mess. My face was covered in blood due to multiple facial lacerations, but this did not deter the ongoing CPR. This lady continued CPR until Officer Myron Pratt of the Vero Beach Police Department arrived and took control and continued my life-saving CPR. I don't remember this, but my wife told me later, after 3 or 4 days when I could remember after the concussion, but she told me that Officer Pratt came to the hospital that evening, visited with my family, and also came the following day and visited with my family. Eventually, the Indian River County EMS Engine 2 team arrived, continued my CPR, used a defibrillator to shock me twice without getting my pulse back. Next on the scene was the Indian River County EMS Med 6, a paramedic team from the moorings area. They continued the CPR, started 2 IV lines, administered drugs, and after 2 additional shocks, were able to get my heart beating again. I arrived at the Indian River Medical Center 16 minutes after EMS Med 6 arrived at the scene. I was taken immediately to the cath lab, had a stent placed, and recently underwent successful bypass surgery. My cardiovascular surgeon told me last week that I was probably the luckiest man in Vero Beach, and that I received in succession CPR from a private citizen and then from Officer Pratt, and advanced cardiac life support from the Engine 2 and Med 6 rescue teams. I am here this morning to give my heartfelt thanks and appreciation to the Vero Beach Police Department and Officer Pratt, and to the Indian River County Fire Rescue Engine 2 team and EMS Rescue Med 6 teams. I would like to commend them for their professionalism, knowledge, and expertise in rendering CPR and advanced cardiac life support, and thank them for truly saving my life. Thank you.
And I'd like this morning for Dr. Clay to present Officer Pratt with the medal and the bar as well for life-saving. It's his first life-saving award.
All right. you very much.
Also, just to let everyone know, we've been trying to contact the unknown female first responder. We've even resorted to the social media outlets and the press journal and things like that, and to this day we have not heard, but we certainly want to thank her as well.
Officer Pratt, please step up and have a few words.
I threw him on the spot here.
I'm going to put you on the spot. We really appreciate the police department in general, but the incredible training that you guys have to go through.
Yes, sir.
And if you didn't have it, you couldn't use it, and we're really proud of you.
Yes, sir. I'm very honored to be here today to receive an award like this, but it's yet a very humbling experience, humbling time. And I'm just grateful to God to step in and intervening for Mr. Clay, because it was truly in his hands. And so now Mr. Clay is here to help somebody else. So I'm just grateful to be here, and grateful I can be the one that was used to help save Mr. Clay. So just an honor, but yet a humbling experience. So
Well, God bless you.
thank you.
Dr. Clay, thanks so much for sharing.
Second chance, huh?
Great use of your skills and talent. Thank you so much for stepping up. Chief,
Well done,
you're welcome.
Chief. You guys want to get a picture up here with all of them together?
Come on over and come on, buddy. Okay.
We have some Inner River Magazine Best of the Treasure Coast Awards today. Inner River Magazine does an annual Best of the Treasure Coast, and the one today, the two today we have is an award to South Beach Park. Those of you who go down there know that it's a really beautiful place to visit. The other Best of the Treasure Coast is under Best Park. We have a Best Beach, and then we have Best Park as Riverside Park. Both of these are treasures and just jewels in the crown of the city of Vero Beach and all the money we spend on recreation. We thank the Inner River Magazine for these, and we'll give these to the city manager.
And Craig, I believe that the Indian River Magazine is covering an area of Martin, St. Lucie, and Indian River County.
Right.
So this award is not just for Indian River County, this is a regional award, so we're very happy
Right.
that they chose to recognize
You're absolutely
our
right.
little city.
And with that, I'd like to, a great deal of thanks to go out to all our crews, recreation, public works, that make this type of award possible. Thank you.
We
Mr.
will do
O'Connor.
that, and it really is an effort of the total, all the departments working together, the electric department in maintaining a lot of those electrical parts of it, as well as Public Works, and as you indicated, the Parks and Recreation. Rob really does a good job in coordinating what takes place. This past weekend with the Garden Fest, if you were there, parking was an unbelievable experience,
crazy.
but it was well lined off, and we had pre-planned for that, and those are the type of efforts that go in to make this really a workable park.
Jim, will you also share those with the Recreation Commission, the volunteers that help us with determining policy for our parks?
Certainly will.
Yeah, I'll put those wherever you, whomever you think deserves them most, put them in their offices, Jim.
We'll do it.
We'll see those on your wall, right?
Yeah. Not quite what I meant, but
Couldn't help myself.
we have Mr. Rocker Joyner with us today for the pension plan presentation. We have Cynthia is going to join us too. We have, as you know, a great deal of concern over the pension plan and its cost, and we're hoping with the possible sale of the Florida Power and Light to Florida Power and Light to be able to pay this pension plan off. We're millions and millions of dollars behind, and we wanted Mr. Joyner to bring us up to date. Rocky, good morning.
Mr. Fletcher, real quickly, I just wanted to mention something. A couple people in the community asked me about speaking for public comment, and I did tell them to just, wait, and eventually we'll get to public comment. These are scheduled public comment presentations, and immediately following these, we have 3 different presentations, then will be the open public comment. So just hold tight on that if you're waiting to speak, all right? Thank you, Craig.
Good to see all of you again. This is a presentation we made to the Finance Committee a couple of weeks ago. It is the same presentation, so if you've seen it and if you have a question at some point, just go ahead and ask your question, and we'll dialogue together as we go through the presentation.
Thank you, Mr. Joyner.
On page 3, we just have some listings here of caveats to the report. One, please note that the Siegel Company, we do not practice law. We are actuaries, so we take the finances of the thing and put together some options.
And then from Officer Pratt and advanced cardiac life support. I am here this morning to give Officer Pratt and to the Indian River County and advanced cardiac life support and thank them.
Officer Pratt with the medal and to the social media outlets. Thank her as well.
Officer Pratt, please, I'm going to put you on the spot. We really
award like this, but it's yet a very humbling experience because it was truly in his hands, and so now Mr. Clay is here to help somebody else. The one that was used to
Your skills and talent. Thank you so much for stepping up.
well done. You guys want to get a picture up here?
Come on over.
Indian River Magazine Best of the Treasure Coast Awards does an annual Best of the Treasure Coast, and those of you who go down there know that it's a really beautiful place to visit. The Treasure Coast is under Best Park, the crown of the city of Vero Beach, and all the money we spend on recreation.
The Indian River Magazine is covering an area of Martin Ward is not just for Indian River County. This is a regional award, so we're very happy.
Yeah, a deal of thanks to go out to all our crews, recreation, public works.
The total, all the departments working together, the electric, and as you indicated, the Parks and Recreation, this past weekend with the Garden Fest. If you were there, parking, we had pre-planned for that, and those are the type of efforts that go in to make this
Mission, the volunteers that help us with determining policy for our parks.
Deserves a
Certainly
notice.
will.
Put them in their offices, Jim.
We'll do it.
Not quite what I meant, but we have the pension plan presentation. We have, as you know, a great deal of. We're hoping with the possible sale of the Florida
real
Power and
quickly, I
Light.
just wanted to mention something. A couple people in the community asked, we'll get to public comment. These are scheduled public comment.
See all of you again. This is a presentation we made to the you've seen it, and if you have a question at some point, just
Mr. Joyner.
on page 3, listings here of caveats to the report.